Welcome everybody to another episode of UpUrXP podcast. It is me, the BlaiseMcBaine guy or something. I'm on an anime redemption arc. I don't know. And as usual, we have Boss with me. Boss, how is it going, my guy?
I don't know who this guy is, but apparently I'm recording a podcast with him, so I'm just here.
Oh my god, dude! I have a new identity. What is going on? No. For those that might be curious about why I either sound drained or over energetic, I don't know which it is right now. We both. Just got done.
It's both.
We just got done doing the Guardians Mental Health Roundtable, talking about things for Pride Month and the LGBTQIA plus community. Feel free to go check that out. It should be in a VOD. Really great conversation with official NYC Gaymers, staff from Guardians Mental Health, the other ambassadors, Mallory Renarchy, Banana, Tenro. I cannot remember her full name for some reason right now. In Memento, and I'll get that for you guys. Tenroken, there we go. Ring Banana, Honey Maid Graham, myself, Ray, Mallory, directors of Guardians Mental Health, and then one of the staff members from official NYC Gamer. I'll be posting a thing for NYC Gamers in the description. Just make sure to check that out. I know this is unusual for me to do all that at the beginning, but just want to make sure I have it out there and I got it down right. But going from there, there was a lot of games this week. And I have a lot to say about some games, but Boss, how are your games this week?
No, I want to know how your games are.
Am I starting at this? Are we starting with my games this week? Oh, yeah, let me tell you.
We started with mine like 20 weeks in a row.
Actually, I don't think we've ever started with my games unless it's a solo cast.
I don't think you have either. So what are
Dude, episode 63 is the day. All right, sick.
Yep.
So here's the deal. Listeners and chatters. My games have been something else. All right. We thought, man, Blaze is on the up and up. And then we saw Blaze is on the down. He's crashing. And then Blaze on the up and up. It's been back and forth, dude. I've had so many highs and so many lows, and it doesn't matter what I'm playing. It's the same. Unless it's Fortnite. I'm cracked at that, apparently. But Monday night, I took the night off. I ended up the kids ended up falling asleep downstairs with my wife in the room next to the office. So I was like, I'm not going to stream. And then as soon as stream time actually rolled around, my wife woke up and came upstairs. And I was like, I'm watching anime. Speaking of which, before we actually talk about games of the week, I have big news for you, Boss. I have watched the first season of Overlord. And it is good.
What? I know.
I didn't tell you anything about it. I've literally been watching it and not saying anything just for this moment.
Is that the surprise?
Yeah, that was the surprise. Yeah, dude, that's the surprise. It's so good, dude.
It's really good, dude. Maybe you should have listened to me and Bat sooner. It's crazy.
I've been watching so much stuff, dude. Anyways, so good. I'm starting the second season probably tonight. I've been back on...
They're getting a 4th season next month, I think.
Good, I'll be caught up by then.
Hold on.
Vio, you should go watch it immediately. As I say that, I'm responding to chat while recording. Yeah. Oh, this is great. Great content.
July 5th. So literally a week from now. Ish.
Nice. All right. I've been playing Wild Rift again. And I have not been getting my role, which is really good. It's made me branch out a little bit. I played Fizz in the mid lane. And I dove a tower because I misunderstood my ability and died. Luckily,
did you do the double bounce into the tower?
No, I did the dash. I dashed the wrong way, trying to kill minions, and I dashed in the tower range, and I was like, oh no, and then I died. And I was like, well, no one got credit for it, so it didn't matter. I then popped off.
You might be wondering, how did I get in this situation?
Yeah, you might be wondering. Let me tell you, I've been slamming Wild Rift, dude. I've had some games.
You're like Diamond 2 in Wild Rift.
I'm not. No. I'm in Plat 2. But it's higher ranked than I am in Smite.
Yeah, that's the equivalent of Diamond 2 in Smite.
Yeah, I think I played a ranked game and I lost, and I won a ranked game because I played Jinx and just ran it down because Jinx is broken. The Wild Rift tournament's been going on too, and it's kind of sick to watch.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I've been playing ARAM on that. I really want to start a clan for Wild Rift, but I'm the only one that plays it, so it seems kind of
See,
dumb to do.
If I had a decent phone, I would play it with you. But I have an S7 that overheats even if I'm just watching YouTube.
Oh,
So,
yeah, that's tough, dude.
you know.
You know, the last time I had a Samsung was the Galaxy S3, and I will never go back because of that phone. It was so bad.
You know, believe it or not, I keep seeing ads for the like S22 Ultra, and it looks decent.
I mean, that's great. I bought the S3, and it's notoriously the worst phone that Samsung has ever
100%.
released.
Dude, the S3 was awful.
So I'm going to help everybody out by not buying another one of their phones, so no one else has to go through that. That's what we're doing here.
Yeah.
I've also been like slamming Fortnite with Luke, and it has been a roller coaster. I've been getting a lot of dubs. I think I have over 300 eliminations this season already. But Darth Vader's on the map now, and it's the only way to get the lightsaber is by fighting and getting Darth Vader. And so the one match I take it, the next match we get it, and I drop him the lightsaber. Actually, no, I got a kill with the lightsaber, and I dropped it to him after that. I was like, "You can use it. I just wanted to use it once." We're in the like the circle's like closing down, right?
Yeah.
And there's like there's me, him, and 3 other people in this tiny little circle. I'm like, bro, they're in the house. They have to be. Luke walks in shing, shing, shing with the lightsaber. Wow, wow, wow. Taking people out, dude. There was 3 people in this little corner together, and we're playing duos, bro. How is this other person not attacking them? What is happening? Anyways, we won that game. It was sick.
Teaming.
Teaming.
Mr. Mod, they're teaming. Get these guys. They're teaming. Get these.
My wife's been watching us play, and Luke has decided he likes to play the build mode, which is awful for me because Luke only like builds a little bit. So, my wife was watching us play the other day, and like
build very much.
No, I don't think you understand.
He built like a wall.
Yeah, that's pretty much happens.
Okay.
But it's been awesome. Like he plays like me, and that's a problem. He just like this guy, he'll be like, here's shots, and he just runs at people.
Yeah, I mean, dude, let's be honest. That's the only way you can play BRs.
I mean, it's the best way to play for sure. And we won 2 games in a row, but on the second game of the build night that we played, I get this guy in Tilted, dude, that's cracked. Like, he is cranking out builds, and I'm like, bro, I can't deal with this. I shockwave out, get a couple kills, and next thing I know, this guy has traversed through Tilted over a lake and wrapped around and got behind me and starts building on me again. And I was like, no, I shockwave out again. I'm like, this guy has to find someone else to fight, right? Not having. This guy is determined that I am his target, and he is going to take me out. And I'm not his bounty target. He just wants me dead. And I tell you what, he built up on me, boss, and he caught these hands. He caught these hands.
Sir.
I was like, all right, we're moving. It's me, it's Luke, and it's another duo, right? 2 builders, bro. They take out Luke, and I was like, no shot. And Luke's like talking to me. I was like, Luke, I'm not trying to be mean, but I need you to be very quiet right now because I need to concentrate on winning this game.
Blaise said, Luke, shut up.
And I downed the first guy. It has now become a 1v1 with this build maniac. And I'm like, bro, let me tell you a story about building. You're on this little tiny island with me. All right? You're with me. I'm not with you. You're with me. You're in my arena. Okay? And I just start submachining gunning his builds until he decides he's going to pop his little head out and bang! Took him out. Got the dub.
Heck yeah. Dude, the thing with builders, a lot of the time in that game, they can't
shoot
what guns are. They're just
and they can't shoot. They can't shoot. Yeah,
and
build all day. Yeah.
Like, they're weirdos.
What makes zero build so good is because you know you're playing with other people that can shoot.
Yeah. Which I don't like. I liked abusing the people that build all the way up because I also remember how to build. And so I could actually build fight and I could still shoot.
I think I've won like 7 or 8 games with Luke this week. We've been just having a blast, dude. We won a couple tonight, like back to back. And I was just, he wanted to do build mode again, and we're just popping off.
Yeah.
There was a point we rushed into a fight, and I'm not kidding you. there were 8 to 10 people around us, and they all got killed. In one way or another. Not all by us, but it was just nuts. I was like, I don't know what's happening right now.
Yeah. If you want to, like, have you ever watched any of the Fortnite tournaments with like the pro?
Oh, yes.
Dude.
They're so good to watch, dude.
Yeah. I used to be able to do that. Funny Fortnite story, all right? You laugh at that. I'm not joking, all right? I had a friend that introduced me to a Fortnite scrim server where you would all try and get in the same match-made lobby.
Yeah,
it would be exactly like those games. You have to build a box around yourself, and you have to be so fast to edit out of the door that you already have another box built before anyone can notice you.
Yeah, it's nuts, dude.
I practiced for a good week just to be able to do that.
It's hard.
Back when I was still in. It's hard. Yeah, it is very hard. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Because early game, you would kind of just like, chill and like kill everyone who wasn't part of the scrim,
Right.
because they were unfortunate enough to get into the lobby.
Yeah, they were unfortunately in a cage with rabid animals.
Yeah. But
they just didn't know.
That was back when I was good at Fortnite. Back in like, I want to say that was like around season 8 or 7 ish. I don't know.
Nice. I've always thought about like I had a point where like I edited like some and I built and I was like, I don't care enough. Like I just will outgun people. Like that's what it comes down to.
The downfall of that game for me was season 7 when they introduced planes. And they had
planes were so rough, dude.
And they had 1,000 health. And they could fly for as long as they wanted.
And they had guns.
And they had guns. No. The guns were fine. I couldn't care less about the guns. It was the people that were suicide bombing into people's builds.
Yeah.
That had begun like build fights that were decent, and that had been going on for 5 minutes and just killing both of them.
Yep. Gotta love it, dude.
It was the worst because you knew that those people just weren't good. And you're like, I can't believe I died to that guy because he had a plane.
See, I used to like letting people just go ham building each other and fighting and then just taking out their builds from under them, like shooting them. Like they knew I was there, but
at least that's their fault for ignoring you instead of, oh, I'm tryharding this build fight and there's a plane with 1,000 HP. So even if I tried to shoot it down, I couldn't.
Right. Mechs were a problem too.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say. So I kept playing during planes, and then season 10 rolled around with mechs, and I'm like, I'm done with this game.
Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking with the mechs. I
don't know.
I don't know.
The fact that you can literally suicide bomb with them.
Yeah, they've learned their lesson, I think, on a lot of stuff as far as vehicles go. Now everything has fuel. It's a lot easier to damage them. Like I don't know. It's a lot better now.
I still don't like cars. I liked it when it was golf carts. Golf carts were fun.
Dude, I was thinking about this the other day. Get rid of the cars and bring back golf carts. Because that was way more fun. And the carts.
Yeah, shopping carts. Yeah. Dude, I remember watching videos where people in actual games would build like huge ramps and just go off of shopping carts.
And trick shots? Yeah, dude.
Yeah. It was amazing. It was awesome. Also, bring back the hunting rifle. Best weapon.
Oh my god, yes, dude. That is.
Anyways,
so when people
about Fortnite
no, it's fine. When people talk about the hunt, like Heimdall ult, that's the hunting rifle in Fortnite. That gun is so satisfying.
Yeah.
To hit shots with. Oh,
Blaise, you play D1, right? You play Destiny 1?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You remember No Man's Land?
Mm-hmm.
The iron sight sniper. Oh,
yeah, dude, give it to me.
Literally same exact feeling, dude.
Yo, bring it back. Okay. Anyways, we're gonna end up on a deep dive. Other than that, I did play Torchlight this week. We got some funny names for names of the week. We played some Apex together this week. That was a fun time. And then we gotta talk about Smite. All right.
Yeah.
Smite has been a time. Depending on the day, depending on when you're watching me and my amazing stream titles, you got different content, okay?
Yeah.
For instance, Tuesday night, I went 2-1 in ranked with bats. I had a 1v4 turnaround that is clipped and posted with Charybdis that led me getting a triple kill. It was super sick. Like, they chased me down. I ulted, turned around and ulted under the tower, and then killed 3 people. I have a build for you I just got reminded of.
Oh, yeah. That's
yeah,
what you sent me, right? Yeah.
No, I didn't send this to you. I want to know if you think I won this game. Hold on, chat and listeners. We have to go find this lovely build. No, it was not a CERN build.
Oh.
Where
do you remember
is
you
this?
sent the CERN build to me?
I probably did. That was not my build, though.
I know, but it's interesting.
I mean, it is
Hydra's last item.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Trans 5th item. And he sold his starter and his building into Heartseeker. And he started Wind Demon. Anyways.
Yeah. Where is this build, bro? Oh, God, dude, I'm not going to be able to find it. It was a ranked game. Come on.
Uh-oh.
And this is awful, dude.
Do you remember what god it was?
Okay, yeah, okay. On Heimdall.
Oh, no.
I don't know if I went Death's Toll or Leather Cow.
Oh, okay.
But I went Ichabod. I went Atalantis Bow.
Oh, no.
I went Silver Branch. I went Odysseus Bow. And I don't remember the other item I bought, but I bought all bows.
All right.
And that was a ranked game.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think I won?
I don't remember you winning any games this Heimdall, so no.
I won.
Did you?
I won with Bow Build. I'm pretty sure it was Bone Bill Heimdall.
That's crazy.
Because I made a note of it. It was stupid, dude. I remember even Bats was like, why is this happening? Like, like, this is not okay. And I was like, yeah, it's really not. But, you know, here we are. Here we are. And then afterwards we did Casuals, Embright, VO, Asmore, and we got a huge raid by Loki Dad. Shout out to Loki Dad. His last stream is on July 1st. So make sure to go check him out and show him some love. That'll be his last stream ever. He's not streaming anymore after that.
Really?
Yep. Aww. He is done. I love Loki Dad.
Wow.
So make sure to go show him some love.
Is there a reason, or?
Yeah, he's announced that he's done. He wants to spend like more time with his family and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
So,
well, I wish the best for him. I will definitely go up.
Yeah, he's gonna be okay. Via like, it's nothing that's wrong. He just wants he feels like he's missing out on stuff. He has a video explaining it. You can go watch if you look it up on Twitter. He has like a whole video that he released. I don't want to get too much into that because that's more his business than mine. But I love Loki Dad, and I get it. Things like, hey, like I got stream instead of like putting my kids to bed. Like it's one of those things that's hard to juggle, especially when you work a full-time job and you're full-time streaming. Sure. Like that's a lot.
Yeah,
it's a lot of hours. And then I played on Wednesday. I popped off on Heimdall again and got a Gold Fury steal. I got smacked on Medusa. And then I came back on Danza. I've been playing a little bit Danza this week, and it's felt good. We had a comeback game where we were down big, and then we came back. It felt nice. So Wednesday was kind of like hey, this day was okay. Then Thursday came, and I said, was Thursday the night that I got up super late in the middle of the night? Yeah. That was the late night stream game. I went 0-4 in ranked. A real good time. Just got absolutely it didn't matter, dude. We got diffed in every single game I played on Thursday. I lost on Charybdis, Heimdall, Hachi, and Charybdis. Like all losses. And you might be thinking, man, I bet Blaze played bad. No, I actually had a game where I went 13, 9, and 10, which isn't terrible, and lost that game. But then we turned it around when Lantern, Boss, and Bats queued with me afterwards, and I got jungle. And I locked in Thanatos.
Yeah, that was a
time. I bodied the entire enemy team. I've got First Blood in mid, and then I just ran it down and went 18, 1, and 7 on Thanatos. They didn't stand a chance, dude. They
didn't.
Their best option was to not load into that game.
Dude, you want to know why you won that hard?
Because I lost 4 ranked games before it.
No, Mizkif skin.
It was because I did run the Mizkif skin.
They were so annoyed by the Mizkif skin that they literally stopped playing the game.
That game is that skin is super annoying, but I love it. On Friday, I lost another ranked game. Then we lost all of our practice games. And then I lost.
Yeah, we sure did do that.
Yeah, I lost all of our cooldown games afterwards. I think we lost like 7 games in a row. It was awful, dude.
It was really bad.
Speaking of practice for comp, we have a set tomorrow night, and we have another set sometime later this week too. So be ready for next week to find out if we won. Actually, forgot to talk about
next week to see if we are still a team.
Yeah, be ready for next week to see if I went on another tangent about our team on the stream for everybody to watch. But nothing I said was inaccurate or mean, so I think it's fun. I just pointed out like the obvious things that are a problem, and which is no one's fault in particular. That's how you should do criticism, by the way. Like you should like tell people the criticisms like that they need to work on, but like as a team, you definitely need to like discuss like, hey, these are the issues we have. Like we don't have an identity. Like how do we fix that? What do we want to do? How do we want to play? But now's not the time for that. Maybe we talk about that next week. I got off of Smite that night and went and played Destiny, which went fine until I got to a boss fight that I threw myself out for like an hour straight, and I finally was about to beat it, and I couldn't dodge and got killed, and I literally walked out of the room.
Yep, and then I joined Blaze, and we wiped 2 more times, and then we got it.
Yeah, but like it was one of those things where like no shot that it could get any worse after Smite, and then it did. It just did. So Saturday was the climactic turnaround, dude. Saturday,
dude.
I play a Corrupted Arena in the morning. I love Corrupted Arena. Okay, playing Corrupted Arena, had a blast. I queue up another game, except guess what? It's not another Corrupted Arena. It put me in a ranked game, bro, and it was awful. Yeah. I got bodied and lost again. I hated it, dude.
Yeah, Blaze was Blaze was tilted.
Yeah. Then later in the day, Boss got to witness the Finra pentakill in Corrupted Arena, and it was sick.
I helped you with it, dude.
You did. It is actually now live on TikTok and on YouTube because I clipped together the 3 steals and that I got over the weekend into one video.
Heck yeah.
I am working on trying to learn video editing, so if anybody has any suggested programs, tips, and tricks and stuff, like feel free to reach out. I'm down to listen and learn. But we did queue rank conquest that night. Boss is now in plat. I am now in silver because we won 4 games in a row.
On. Don't say it like that, Blaze. Come on, you don't gotta. Well, hold on. Okay. Let me explain this right now. Okay, me and Blaze won 2 in a row. Yeah. I hit plat and I'm like, I'm out.
Yep.
I've peaked. I'm out.
And I won the game after that.
And he won the game after that, and then he won the game after that,
and I stopped.
And then
I won
Blaze
4
was
games.
At, what 94 elo?
I was a game away from a promo.
Yeah.
So last night I said I'm gonna promo tonight. Yeah. And I lost 4. I lost 4 games in a row to the promo boss and demoted to silver, bro.
So I would like to preface, not my fault.
Yeah, and then I tried to queue another rank game, and it went to server maintenance, and I had to get off for the night, and I was sad. But
you were not sad; you were pissed.
I was pissed. I was very mad.
You were angry.
I was not okay. But during our 4-game winning streak, we did have this Amaterasu that was playing absolutely terrible on our team, and she's finally actually winning a fight, but like she's 1v2ing and like sort of winning. But there's solos coming up, and
you will not win.
Yeah, but well, like the Xing Chen's like running down lane, getting ready to turn this fight, and I show up and I hit I think 2 autos that both of them crit and killed them, and she starts telling me how much of a dick I am, and I was like, okay. Hear me out, okay? At the end of the post-game lobby, when I do over double your damage, you'll be okay. You'll be all right. I did get a really sick Yu Huang steal last night in my first rank loss though to Fire Ticks. I gotta steal. It felt good.
I freaked out at that because like it was doing. Okay, this was not late game Yu Huang. This was like 13-minute Yu Huang.
Yeah.
He was doing 27 damage per fire tick to the Gold Fury. And that's what stole it.
Yeah, just to be clear on my build, I was like maybe at Soul Gym at that point.
That's not okay. that was complete luck, and I will not hear anything else.
I'm the best.
In fact, we're luck. You shut up.
We are increasingly getting closer to objective steal number 100.
You are getting alarmingly. You are like going at an alarming rate. Like last week, you were under 90, and now you're 3 away.
So I want to talk about this. I think we need a celebration when I hit the actual 100. Like I'm way over 100 from comp and everything, but I can't calculate those because I don't have all the statistics. But as far as the game recognizes from casual play and ranked, I am almost at 100. And I have a varying degree of ideas. A, clip all the steals that I have recorded. I don't have all 100 clipped. If I did, that would be super sick.
Yeah.
But take all the steal clips I have and put them together into a montage is something I kind of want to do. But I feel like we should do a celebration stream when I hit 100. So if you have ideas for that, let me know.
All I'm gonna say, if it's more hype than your own birthday stream, I'm gonna be a little bit pissed.
Oh, it's definitely gonna be because my birthday stream didn't happen.
It happened, and it was like a stream.
Well, like it was like I was like, hey guys, I want to do a birthday stream, and then like I streamed on my birthday, but we didn't actually do an event. So like,
I know.
Maybe we make up for that by doing an objective steal. Like we'll make up for it. It's fine.
All right.
But we're half an hour in. We've talked a lot about Fortnite in my games. So how are your games, Boss?
Well, I haven't played too much this week. I like as in like playing variety. I will say. I did get a new keyboard, and it feels very nice, and I like.
Nice.
And I will say it has made me better at Brawlhalla because it is not delayed. So I guess this is a segue into Brawlhalla. The first game that I played of Brawl with this keyboard, I went against 2 plat players and absolutely mollywopped them.
Let's go.
I died a single time, and I was only on light yellow on my second stock. I almost 3-stocked them. My teammate was also pretty good. As in she was a stick spamming Hattori.
You like that?
If you don't play Brawlhalla, you won't know how bad it is.
It's bad,
and you don't want to. So yeah, don't ask. And then that's really the only exciting thing I've done in Brawlhalla. The new Brawlhalla Battle Pass is really nice.
It looks good.
It has a Ragnar skin. Is like plant dragon person, and it's sick. Other than that, I have been playing Minecraft on Lantern's server. Shout out to him for hosting the server. He's also commissioning I want to say she's Swedish? Around that area. I'm not entirely sure. But she does really cool builds. So I think it's Lena on Twitch.
Interesting.
I will get it for you in a sec. Lena the One. At least that's what it is in Lantern. Or Lantern's Discord. So, yeah, she does really cool builds, and Lantern has commissioned her to do a build for the server.
Nice.
And
that's awesome.
It's starting to look really cool. So shout out to Lantern and Lena. The server's been really fun. 1.19 is a whole nother era of Minecraft. It's crazy. You can go below negative now. And there's a warden in the deep dark, and there's like ancient cities and stuff. It just allows a lot to like caves and more depth and stuff. It's really cool.
Yeah, I know Luke's talked about it. We haven't played it yet, though.
Yeah. And then we get on. Actually, one more thing. I downloaded a demo game called Dome Keeper, and it is A, very fun, and B, very difficult. I've beat it once on the easier game mode. Dome
Nice.
Keeper is not even out yet, but the beta is free. Or
Yeah, I watched you play. It looks really good.
It is really good. It's like basically you're like a guy in a dome that you have to you have like a little jetpack and you have to go down under the dome and basically like mine
Like minerals,
materials.
right?
Yeah, you have to collect minerals to upgrade your dome. So there's like little gold minerals that you use to upgrade. You have a little tree in there that gives your jetpack increased like fuel boost
Mm-hmm.
kind of deal. And there's you use water to replenish that. Is kind of like how water grows fruit thing. But every now and then your dome comes under attack by creatures, and your dome has an HP bar, and there's like a little fight mechanic where you have to man a laser, and you can get cobalt to upgrade said laser. With like cobalt and the what's it called? And yeah, it's pretty fun. I recommend you guys go check it out.
Speaking of things that you can download on Steam right now, there's also a demo for a game called Night something. What was it? I downloaded it the other day. Now I can't remember the name of it. Super sick. We love that. All right. Anyways, it was like a roguelike. It was a roguelike that looked really good.
Yeah.
But it was like third person. I guess I'm just dumb. Hold on. Tower Princess Knight's Trial is what it's called. It looked interesting. I haven't tried it yet. But Steam Summer Sale is going on. I'm going to be picking up a bunch of games that I've been looking at.
I will be looking to pick up Hades and Naraka Blade Point.
Nice. I have a list of games I'm looking at picking up that I'm interested in. Like Ember Knights is on there.
I'm also interested in Core Keeper because Core Keeper
I have it.
Interesting.
If you get it, let me know. I have it.
Okay. I know it's online co-op, but
yes,
I don't think
is.
I have another $12.
Okay. Project Zomboid is one I was looking at. I've looked at Spiritfarer, Dreamscaper. I already mentioned Ember Knights. I'm thinking about getting Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon. Necessity is one I was looking at. I'm getting this game called Virtuoso, which is a VR game that you make music in.
Yeah, you showed me that. It looks really cool.
And there's some other ones.
Six is only $8 right now.
I'm thinking about picking up Rune King, like a League of Legends story, because it's cheap and I've heard good things about it. And there's a few others, but like if you have any suggestions on things that are out that are either A, like just good, or B, like good streaming content, let me know. I'm down to check them out.
The new Dungeon Defenders game is out. Oh, it's been
out
for a while, but it's on sale. Yeah.
Okay, I might have to get that.
Dungeon Defenders Awakened.
Dungeon Defenders, the first one, I played the absolute heck out of.
Yeah.
All right, anyways, how were your rest of your games this week? I know you've been playing Apex and stuff.
Oh yeah, Apex. I completely forgot about Apex. Yeah, shout out to Tom and Gren and Richard, who I have been playing Apex with. Very cool. I suck at it still. I used to be good in like season 7, and then I am washed because I switched to PC. And I also have none of my characters, and I'm very sad. And that's all I have to say.
It'd be like that sometimes.
I have no cool moments because I suck. Anyways, on to Smite. We start off. I also, speaking of bow builds, because I remember you said something about a high-end bow build earlier.
Yeah.
I went bow builds in Assault. I got Scotty, and I was like, I'm gonna rush Bloodforge, and then I went Hunter's Scowl, and then I'm like, I want Ichabod because they have 3 auto attackers. And then I'm like, I need Pen. I'm gonna go Silver Branch, and I'm like, I want crit Atalanta's, and I'm like, I'm building bow build. Okay,
that's kind of how that goes.
And then we won the game, and I was 6-4-20.
Bow build goes one of two ways. You go in knowing that you're building bow build, or you go in like, hey, I'm gonna get this and this, and then all of a sudden you have all the blues. Like it's just one of the it's one way or the other.
So that's what I did in this X-Ball game. I went leather cowl oboe into Atalanta's, and keep in mind Bats was on Izanami and also went leather cowl oboe.
Oh god.
So there were two ADCs just oboeing people to death.
Chunking away, dude.
And then I go Atalanta, Silver Branch, Wind Demon, and into Deathbringer, but I never finished it. I was 14-8 that game. I was kind of popping.
Nice.
And then this is where my games go downhill. I'm queuing with Kenny and Bats for these games, by the way, in Assault. I get Bologna, and Bats gets Ymir, and I'm like, Bats, go damage Ymir, because we have a Sobek, and I will go solo build, and we will practice diving their backline. And I went 1-11. Because they had a Zeus and a Gilgamesh that just kind of turned around instead of diving,
dude.
because our Ra was never in fights. Anyways,
unfortunate.
A little bit later, I queue with Lantern and Elo Fluffers, and I get Chronos, and I hard pop off. I go 12, 5, and 14, and we lose, and I'm very angry. Because our Serb just kind of didn't exist.
I love that, dude.
And their ESET was good. Yeah, I hard popped off on Kronos though. Kronos is fun. I like Kronos. And then I think we were practicing here. This was 6 days ago, so like.
Was it a bad game that we lost?
Yeah, it was me playing.
Yep, probably practice.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was into the was it Suki? I think it was a Suki. I think I was into Suki. And things were going fine until I got my lane camped. And that was fun. And then
we had some
second practice game, I played Mulan.
Yeah.
And I got absolutely ran down by a Freya. That was not fun, but I showed them what's what, and we actually won that game.
Can we talk about who thought buffing Freya was a good idea?
Yeah. Hi-Rez, come on, bro. Come on.
Like, we talked about that when I saw it. I was like, does Freya need this buff? Like, and no. They're actually nerfing her tomorrow, and I don't even know if the nerf's going to be enough.
Yeah.
Ravana and Chernobog are also getting nerfed, and the Chernobog nerf makes me sad.
Yeah,
but I get it.
Really good.
He is really good.
Yeah, so we won that game. I still went positive. I went 10-8. You could... personally, I don't think you should go above 5 deaths as a solo laner, though, if you play correctly. So that was still a bad game for me.
Yeah, damage mitigation build's kind of wild right now, by the way.
Yeah.
Did you see the clip I posted where the Ravana is running down mid lane? He gets wrapped in Anubis ulted and takes 0 damage.
Yeah. That was dumb. That was stupid.
Yeah.
I also saw a video where Chalk was getting immune to damage in his
god.
That
no
was really
shot,
fun.
Dude.
Anyways, my next game, I played Tier. This was a game. This Tier game was a game. I am railing this Suki. And all of a sudden, for the next 8 minutes, I'm getting 4-man ganked every time I show back up the lane.
Yep. If it wasn't you, it was me.
And see, you weren't in these games.
Oh, wasn't? Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, because there was games where you got 4-mana rotated on, and as soon as they got done with your lane, they came to mine.
Yeah. So I was still railing the Suki, but I went 3-5 out of the I think I counted it was 16 times they 4-man ganked me.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, I had persistent TP, so I was just coming back every time, and they would 4-man gank me. Again and again and again and again and again. We lost that game because our Pele was awful, and we just kind of couldn't get anything on the other side of the map.
That sucks,
really
dude.
unfortunate. And then I went into ranked with Suave. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. We won 3 in a row.
Nice, dude.
I went 6-6 on Izza. I was against Tack the Chooses. There's a little hint at what name of the week is going to be like.
Yeah, dude. Oh, the names of the week are good this week.
Yeah. And then I went 3-5 as Nike, but I kind of rolled the enemy team. I was just kind of being a general menace, which I think is what you should shoot for in solo.
Yeah, 100%.
And then I played Hera, and I went 8-5 and absolutely carried everything.
Nice.
I played Baba in Conquest with you, Bats, and Suave, and I went 6-1. That was a good time.
Dude, Baba's good, dude.
Baba's really good. I double stacked, and I had 600 power at 15 minutes. I'm like, this doesn't happen.
Yeah.
And then I proceeded to build Obshard, cooldown, and Warlock Rod, and I was like, I have maxed everything.
Yep.
I have 900 power, and I don't even need 500 pot, and I have max pen, and I have max cooldown, and this was dumb.
Yep. But mages aren't good, Forehead.
Yeah. I played Chalk and got railed by a rat that built full damage.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
That was not fun. Apparently, oh, yeah, I played Lancelot.
You did. We don't need to talk about that. We can move on.
Okay. All right.
I don't need to be reminded anymore. I remember that game. That was rough.
Yeah,
time.
I was muted that whole game. Let's just say that. I still have positive, and we won that game somehow. I don't know how, but we did.
We turned it around, I believe.
Back on the ranked. I lost my first one, won my second one. I was Cullen. I went 3. I go 3-5 in a lot of these ranked games in solo. I'm kind of finding out.
Well, at least you're consistent.
I guess, dude. We lost this game because let's see. Oh yeah, it was our Chiron just not wanting to group up and never got T2. But he was always in his lane, getting soloed by the Rama. So, I mean, that happened. That was Bologna. I absolutely ran the game as Bologna. Bologna is kind of broken.
Really good right now.
Yeah.
As we saw Sony run it down today as Bologna several times.
I don't know who else went Bologna, but I don't think it was Sony. But they built like a lot of damage, and oh my god, they deleted like 4 people on the enemy team.
I believe it, dude.
It was crazy.
We'll talk about that in a bit. The OTK tournament was like super good.
Yeah, there were some things, but
Yeah, I mean, as far as the actual games, I think they were good.
Yeah,
but
and then I played Thoth, but we talked about this game where Blaze went 18-1 on Thana. The Merlin got fragged on.
Dude. Okay, we forgot something. We forgot. So this Merlin. So I'm over my purple buff, and I get their purple buff, and then I see this Merlin at the tier 2. He's like clearing wave, and I was like, no shot. This guy lazy backs at his tier 2. And I'm like chilling around the corner, and Lantern's sitting there underneath, and the guy queues up his back animation, and I just absolutely delete this Merlin. This Merlin did not have a fun time.
No,
like if he was in my vision at any point, I was gonna kill him on cooldown.
Yeah,
it was bad.
That happened. I then so this is Friday. This was practice.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm gonna say. I died one time in a 33-minute game on Scylla. Anyways,
we lost that game.
That's all I'm gonna. Yeah, no, we lost both those games. I don't know how.
Yeah, we did. One of them I got a Gold Fury and a Fire Giant Steel.
Then the 2 ranked games I played Hera, and I went 6-6 and 4-6, and did like 40k damage each game. That was
nice.
Fun. And then I played some today, and I played Vulcan, and we surrendered at 10, and our Ravana was still level 5.
Okay.
Yep.
Well,
yep.
No, I had a weird leveling thing yesterday too. There was a game where I was 5 levels ahead in ranked, and I was like, "What is happening?"
Oh yeah, was that the Crypt game? No,
but there was a game too where we had 30 minutes of the game.
That was the game you were against the Olo.
Oh yeah, no, okay, I remember what I'm thinking about. I played that random rank game it queued me into yesterday. It was 30 plus minutes into the game, and our Nuwa still hadn't hit level 20.
Oh yeah.
And I did double the damage she did. Yeah, it was a rough time. Anyways, I'm moving on.
Yeah, and then me and Suave and Bats queued one. I played Tiamat and we lost because we got ADC diff. But
yay.
At least he said my bad at the end of the game, so I'll give him that. At
least there's that.
That's all my games.
Okay.
Can you tell that I actually went through my Smite Guru this time?
Yeah, dude, you did, dude. So gaming topics wise, we have a few things to like kind of touch on that aren't like super crazy that we need to go in depth about, and then we're going to talk about OTK. First and foremost, Summer Games Done Quick started. Today's Monday, so it started yesterday. That's where they do all the speed runs for the entire 7 days. There's a lot of great speed runs being listed. You can go check out theyeti.com if you want to get any apparel. They sell a bunch of gaming apparel specifically for the speed runs. I love watching them. They're always so good. Like me and Luke have already watched several speed runs in the past 2 days. We have more on the docket tomorrow. Like we've been making a list of what we're going to watch each day. I want to have a discussion at some point. It's not going to be this episode because I think it'll make us run a very long time. But maybe if you're listening to this, whether you're listening to it live or you're listening to it after it's recorded and posted, I would like your opinions on PC versus controller play as far as like things like Smite and shooters go. Because there's an argument in the Smite community to not allow crossplay ranked, and I think it's stupid. When you see games like Call of Duty, Fortnite, Halo, in Halo, most of the pros play on controller over mouse and keyboard, and things like that. I'm curious to see, like, do you guys think it's that big of a difference? Is there this huge advantage, or really is it about comfortability? I'm curious to see what people say. So if you have some opinions you'd like to share about that, you can always go put it in the podcast challenge part or something, and we'll talk about it.
I know that you already said that that's stupid, but what is your full take on it?
I do about Smite crossplay ranked.
Yeah,
specifically, I think it should be allowed. I think here's what I think, and I think this is a very easy way to do it. I think we have enabled crossplay everywhere else in Smite. Enable it in ranked, and if you're a controller or a PC player that doesn't want to be part of the crossplay queue, then you can tick a little box that says don't, like, you know what, like other games have where you don't allow crossplay. Yeah. Like that's in most games. Just put that in and it's an easy fix. My point being is this. I think the skill ceiling for PC is drastically higher than it is for controller. And I think we could talk about that. You can go watch, like Chris Dixon talked about it the other day on his stream, but it's true. Like you have like you have GM and GM, they're equivalent. But then like the drop off to diamonds is a lot shorter on PC than it is for console. Console, that's a drastic drop. Yeah. And I think you can make arguments about that, right? But for the health of the game and the health of the ranked community, it would be better if there's crossplay because it puts more players in the pool, and the more players there are in the pool, the better it is for matchmaking overall.
Sure. I agree.
So I think it's stupid that we don't have it. I also think it's a stupid argument. For instance, I think I probably play Fortnite better on controller than I do on PC, on mouse and keyboard.
Yeah.
And it's a comfortability thing. It just is what it is. There's some games where I feel like I play this better on controller, and there's other games I feel like mouse and keyboard is the way.
Yeah, like I play all Souls games on control.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Anybody that plays Souls on mouse and keyboard, praise you, dude. That's insane.
Dude, anyone that plays Souls on anything unconventional, praise you. Like I saw someone beat Elden Ring with the DK bongo drums, and I'm like,
did you see? I've seen someone use like the ring remote that's a little circle, the exercise. Yeah, that thing, it's sick.
It's crazy. People are wild. I will say, for the sake of argument, I will say I don't think crossplay matters at lower levels. So like platinum. I don't think it matters because you don't have people that are so knowledgeable about the game that they won't make common mistakes, and it's like reaction times matter the most.
Right.
You're still gonna have people on PC and controller that are gonna outposition, and you're gonna have randos that throw your game.
Right.
Well,
Here's the
And-
problem, right?
Yeah.
To go with your argument. Here's my biggest issue is that I can go on my PC right now, plug a controller in, and play on PC ranked with the controller.
Oh, 100%. I know someone. Terrified. Terrified does that.
Yeah.
That's how
And they've reached GM.
Yeah.
But it's
Terrified has been in GM before doing that. It's crazy.
But my point is, so like, if you can do that, then what does it matter?
That's for the just because you can doesn't mean it's gonna be easy.
Oh no, it's not.
But I do agree. I think they should make it your choice if you want to crossplay with people or not.
Yeah.
But I will say, once you get up to like Diamond Plus, I can see it making a difference because you just don't have that reaction time, the movement capabilities on controller that you do on PC.
Right. I mean, and I agree. Like, I do think that's why I bring in the skill ceiling part. Where like, obviously, maybe if you're a plat player, like you don't get as close to Diamond as you normally would when you're playing on this console. I don't know. I just think it's dumb. I think it opens up the rank community drastically, for Smite specifically.
I think it would be a good change overall. I just think that they do need to implement a your choice kind of thing.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. Oh, that leads me on a tangent that I really want to go on, but I'm not going to right now. So, oh god, dude. Moving on before I end up on a tangent that will make some people leave. Naraka Blade Point came out on console, and I'm irritated. They're talking about, oh, there's gonna be crossplay. Oh, it's cross progression. All right, cool. Crossplay, sick. It is crossplay. It's cross progression if you have it on the Xbox and the Microsoft PC store.
Yeah.
But for those of us that played the game on Steam, we don't get cross progression to console. Or Epic, we don't get cross progression to console.
Yeah,
and I'm irritated by that.
Like, screw PlayStation players, apparently.
PlayStation doesn't have it yet.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. So double screws PlayStation players.
It is coming to PlayStation. I actually think PlayStation is supposed to be getting a better service, but that's a conversation for another time. I'm just irritated. Like, how are you going to exclude cross progression from your player base that already purchased the game and spent money on the game?
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of a slap to the face. I have played Naraka this past week. My first game back, I did like a 14 kill solo game and ended up finishing second place. I love the game. It's super good. It's just very frustrating.
Yeah.
If I wasn't streaming and this was just the podcast, I'd have words about the next thing that you posted about Bobby Kotick.
Yeah, I can go into detail about this a little bit because I don't know if you watched the video or not.
I don't need to watch the video because I know, but like...
So, basically, Bobby Kotick is confirmed staying as... I don't even know what his position is.
CEO.
Like there.
Yeah.
He's staying. It was a alarmingly positive vote to keep him there. It was like somewhere in the 80% from the shareholders to keep him there. And that just shows how much they don't care about literally anyone. And they
no. Yeah, you know why they're keeping him, right?
Hey, because he makes money.
No, that's not why.
Okay.
It's because if I remember correctly, when I read it, when all the first stuff got leaked out about what was going on with Blizzard Activision.
Yeah.
And then the Microsoft buyout. It was recorded that to get rid of him, it would cost him like $300 million.
I mean, yeah.
That's why they won't get rid of him, because he has a payout. He's also on the board of Coca-Cola.
Yeah. I don't know why.
I don't know. The dude's just a slime ball.
Yeah.
I have so many things I would like to say, but I'm just going to leave it at that.
I will say, if you want to know more about it, because it goes into some political stuff that I will not mention here, because it is not the area to mention it. Go look up Asmongold's video called "Activision Blizzard CEO is back after 10 months, the scandal." Yeah. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say on that because it gets into very political stuff that I didn't
All right.
know, and yeah.
Well, on to more positive things. Given the OTK stuff that was coming up, Rathan made a tweet that said, "Who the heck wants to watch Bobby lose on Yemoja for the 80th time when we could watch other content creators have fun?" In regards to the OTK tournament, which gave me a good laugh. We also saw Tim the Tatman made a streamer cry by going and telling all the people in his YouTube chat to go drop their primers on him, and the kid got like 400 something subs from like the part on the video. I think he ended up getting way more than that, but it was awesome. Dude, it was awesome. Yeah, it was sick. And we saw that Bungie, from what I could tell, was the first to respond after the Roe v. Wade situation that happened with Supreme Court. If anybody ever wants to talk about that, like I've said on previous podcast episodes, I'm more than happy to have a conversation and talk to you about it in Discord. I'm not going to go any further than on my thoughts on that because they are vast and many. But Bungie did put out a thing that they will pay for travel for their employees that need medical assistance that cannot be sought in the state that they're in. And I thought that was that's a huge thing to do. And we saw several companies come out and say that, but the first one I saw mention it at all was Bungie, and I thought that was awesome.
Yeah. I will say I do not have a take on this because I am far too young and inexperienced in that field. That's all I'll say on that.
Yeah, I was gonna say if anybody wants to have a conversation with me about it, like feel free. I've had some people reach out to me in DMs, and they're on the other side of the argument, and we can have a conversation about it. And that's it's gone completely fine. As I've told people before, like if you're going to turn it into an argument or a belittling, then like I'm just not going to deal with you. In a lot of aspects, given the ignorance over the situation that people want to talk about, that's where I've kind of drawn the line where I'm just not going to be particularly nice. It is what it is. But do we want to talk about this? No, I'm not talking about that right now. I'm not talking about that. So our last topic is the OTK tournament that happened today. Yeah. The OTK tournament was scheduled to start at 2 p.m. Central, and it did not start until like almost 3 o'clock.
Yeah, which I mean, an hour setback is better than most of these things. I'll give it a slide. It shouldn't have happened, but knowing Hi-Rez, it's whatever.
Well, we saw this at the OTK Expo too, where like it says it starts at 3, but they have it on a starting soon screen for 30 minutes. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I guess like let's talk about negatives than positives. Is that kind of the best way to go about it? Because I don't have a ton of negatives.
I have a good handful of negatives.
One of my negatives is like obviously the lack of start time. Like I just didn't particularly enjoy that.
Yeah.
My other negative is leading up into this, the kind of joke mentality that a lot of the OTK reps kind of did with like, it was funny at first when Ms. Kiff was like under the Smite category playing Guitar Hero and then went and played Smite. But we saw like, who else did it? S-Fan, yeah, he did it as well, and like I find that kind of annoying. Yeah, I think that's kind of annoying.
But also I can see it from the player point of view, where it's like I'm glad he's doing this because I want drops. But also, just play the game.
Just play the game. I don't know, like you're making money off of that. Just play the game.
Yeah.
I think it's I think it's a very eye-opening experiment for Hi-Rez, where like that will not happen again.
Yeah, I agree. They will probably make a contract a little bit more precise on what they have to do.
Yeah, I think they're very lenient on this one. I don't know if they'll be as lenient on the next one.
Probably not.
Servers went down. That was a negative.
Yeah. Thankfully, they had Rich Campbell there. I think that's his name. Is it Rich Campbell or is it Rich
Campbell?
Okay.
Campbell, I think.
That guy's a legend. He was just talking while the servers were down, and they actually went up in viewers. They didn't lose a single viewer on Miskip's stream, and then when Smite started, it went down by 1,000. So you know, that happened.
There's obviously like some of the teams didn't take it seriously. I guess like with practice and stuff.
You could tell which ones did and didn't.
Yeah, you could tell which teams actually practiced and which ones didn't.
Yeah.
And I can't really be mad at that because like if you want to lose in a 100K tournament, like go lose, bro. Like like that's on you.
Yeah.
So I mean, like while that sucked and people were irritated about it, like at the same time, that's their problem.
Yeah. You also have to remember that like that's like those streamers make that in like 2 months.
Oh
like,
yeah.
So
all the streamers that were picked were relatively well-known streamers that make good movie. Yeah, I most of them.
I'll like a full like maybe team and a half. So like a good like 10 people maybe.
Yeah.
Were like under 500 even during the tournament.
I mean that's awesome. I'm glad they got recognition. You know what I mean? But like I'm just saying for the most part, a lot of those streamers were like decently known.
For sure. Yeah.
I don't have any other negatives other than that. Other than the length of the tournament, I was recording the roundtable with GMH, and the tournament ended 15 minutes before I started the broadcast.
Yeah. By the way, congratulations to Team Tectone. Dude. You could tell they wanted to win. They were like, okay, we're in the tournament, and then they practiced like 20 games a day. For a week. It was crazy. That Tectone, shout out to you. They were also working with a mute on their team.
That's sick, dude.
Yeah,
shout out to DGS.
Yeah. Apparently their comms were popping off. So.
Yeah, I plan on going back and watching some of the actual team comms, not just like the because I just had the Mizkif cast up. I plan on going to watch some of the actual like VODs of the comms because I think that'll be awesome.
For sure.
But like he's also one that's come out and said like he's really enjoyed it and plans on continue playing Smite.
Yeah.
But you could tell like him, Jerma's team, and David's team or Dave were like all of them were cracked, dude.
Yeah. Jerma's team not so much, but also Jerma was very busy during this time, from what I heard. So I don't blame him. Can we talk about how Sure4? Holy crap! The first game that he played Cuckoo that was casted, he was hitting 4-man ult, freehand, dude. Oh my god, those are crazy. He's a better mid laner than I am.
We talked about how like a bunch of people from like SPL and like other like high level play have come out to talk about Tectone and Lorelu about how good they are.
Yeah,
dude. Lorelu's actually on Backliners tonight.
Really?
Yeah, I'm excited to listen to it, dude. I'm so excited.
I also heard that Lorelu actually played with a lot of Smite content creators a couple of years ago. So that might have been a little rigged.
Well, Lorelu Lorelu is the Aurora team, right? That's Aurora's brother.
Let me check. Is it really?
Yes, Lorelu was on like Aurora's brother was on his team that he was coaching.
Wait, hold on. I gotta double check this.
That's what they were saying. Yeah, Lorelu.
Who is the captain for it?
Dave. It's Dave's team.
Okay, it was Dave's team.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. That's wild. Okay, that would explain why. Yeah, the names of notice that I saw during the tournament. Let's talk about that before I get to my negatives. I have a decent amount.
Let's get the negatives out. Let's get the negatives out of the way. Okay, yeah, then we'll end on a positive note. I'd rather do that.
For third place, it was Team Emiru and Team Snuffy. I heard that literally one of the teams said that I don't want to play. Keep in mind the third spot still got 10 grand. Still a good chunk of money.
Yeah.
And they were just like, no, I don't really want to be here. And that's kind of how it felt all of semifinals and finals. Is these people didn't want to be here, except for the people that were, actually trying, like Dave's team and everything else. I
That
saw a lot of
sucks, dude.
people instantly end stream after they
Yeah.
lost. Instantly swap categories, all that stuff. Like they didn't even say like you could tell a lot of the content creators got into the game. They were super hyped, played their first game, and didn't care after
Yeah.
that. Which I think is really like I get it, right? I've been there. I don't like losing, Like losing in Smite is not the funnest experience. It's probably one of
Well,
the
not especially when you're getting stomped by Dave's team or Tectone's team, like because there was an obvious difference.
But also, like that's also on you for not actually caring.
Prepping. Yeah. I expected Emiru's team to be in the finals, to be honest, because they're all like league
it's a
players.
Bunch of league pros, yeah. But they just didn't care. They didn't practice. They didn't do anything.
Yeah.
So, second issue. This might have been with Twitch or the way Smite did their drops. I don't know. There was like no time to get any of the drops. They had so many drops, and I think the point of it was like to pick one. I also think that 2 hours and you can only do one drop at a time, and it was super buggy. Like I had time where like my time watching just didn't count. I think that was super scuffed. Super scuffed. And that was not a very fun experience. Like I only got the Nike and the Camazotz full complete, and that's it.
That sucks.
And the tourney went on for so long, but it was so buggy and stuff that I just didn't get anything.
Those drops continue till Friday, is what I've heard.
So it says that they only go on till the 28th.
Oh, Tectone said he thought they were till Friday, but okay, that sucks.
Drops for all teams are available until June 28th, 8 a.m. ET.
Dang.
Yep. So it's kind of like, whatever.
I don't know. There's been issues with the cycles drops, so like I don't want to say that's a high-risk thing. More so, it's a Twitch thing.
Like I said, I don't know if it's a Twitch thing, but it was a negative about the tournament. I will say that. I got kind of pissed off about that.
I'm not arguing that. I was the same. I've noticed that on other games too.
Another thing I will say, there was like no like, I felt like the casting was a little bit lackluster, mainly because like I there was something off about it,
That was my other negative. Thank you for reminding me. I don't like it when there's cussing on the cast, because it makes me feel like you're not taking it seriously.
That's fair.
Like I couldn't watch it with the kids today because and I knew going into it there was a chance it was going to be like that. But there's also just like kind of like off the wallish, inappropriate jokes that were just,
Yeah, unfortunately, that is the side of Twitch, and I mean, like, with when you're hosting a thing by streamers, and all of it is streamers, I mean, like, except maybe F-Dot, but even then, he just kind of has that personality, he has a streamer personality. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be like that. I think it could have been a little bit more.
It just didn't feel hype. If that's, I mean, like from the games I got to watch, I obviously didn't get to watch the finals and the semifinals much, but like the early games, it was just like, oh, cool, they're doing this here, and I'm like, at least when I'm listening to Hazer and Double J, like for the beginning part, it felt okay. They kind of went off as well. I will say this. I do think F-Dot did a good job trying to explain what certain gods did. And I thought
Hazer
that was good.
Also did a decent job.
Yeah, I was gonna say Hazer did it too.
Put in an effort.
But to like make it where if you're newer to the game and like you didn't know, which obviously most of the audience is newer and doesn't know, and I can say that because of the amount of people that watched. We'll get into that a little bit. I think that was good, but I do like watching. I'm like, this cast is like, as a cast, is not very entertaining.
No, it's not. I mean, I will say there were some jokes cracked, and it was pretty funny. I had a good time listening to the jokes and a couple of other things. But a lot there was I will say mini negative. There was a
Yeah.
lot of in between time between the games. A lot of
Yes.
in between time, and it was very boring.
So I thought about this, and I thought maybe it was because those teams are playing so much back to back. They let them like get up, go walk around, get food, whatever. Because I thought that too, but we're so used to it, like just being like, okay, that team plays a set. Where like
Maybe.
today, those teams literally like Tectone literally played all day. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, so I think that's part of it. Does that make it excusable? Because they could what they could have done, but here's the problem: they had streamers streaming their games.
Yeah.
They could have went the about of like, oh hey, finals will be live, but we're gonna go like they could have already had the first round done and then done it that way. But like it is what it is.
Yeah.
Because like it's not like they had good production. Like Jithin's ran production for the tournament.
Yeah. Oh, was it Jithin's? I thought it was
Yes,
like.
it was. They shouted out
Yay.
Jithin's for camera work.
Oh, well, okay. So Jithin was the camera work. I remember there was someone else on productions. It was like, Peasy or Cheesy or something.
Okay, I would say they OTK probably had one of their people, but for all the
Yeah.
in-game Smite stuff, it was
Gotcha.
Jithin's.
All right, understandable. Yeah, other than that, I think the tournament was fine. My biggest thing was one of the teams fighting for third place just being, I don't want to be here. Like, come on.
Yeah,
Really?
this like it is that's like poor sportsmanship.
Yeah.
All right, on to the positives.
Yeah.
This was the most viewership Smite has ever seen in a day.
Yeah.
At one time. Like we were ahead of Fortnite League and Valorant at one point. This is huge for Smite as a game.
Fortnite until the tournament ended, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
Because I think Fortnite peaked at like 100K.
This is a huge day. All right, this wasn't Worlds. This was a random creator cup for OTK. None of these people were Smite creators. This really helped get eyes on Smite. And I really hope Hi-Rez continues to push it because I think this is their chance to do something big. And if they screw this up, I'm going to be hot. Like, we cannot afford another Realm issue. I would like to see them continue to do things like this. But obviously, maybe a little bit more structure and a little bit better contract negotiation setup type of deal.
Yeah, I agree.
But I would say on that front, like, I'm super excited about that. These players are cracked, dude. Some of these players for never touching the game, insane.
So, let me go over the ones that I saw were wild. You have Tectone. Tectone's Arachne. He played Arachne and Akali. I don't know what he played during the finals because I wasn't really paying attention, but he's crazy. He's insanely good. On like gods that can carry. He gets a lead. He has map pressure. He has map awareness. He has all the things that you need to be a good jungler and play those picks. Strippin, which I believe who was Strippin on Tectone's team? I want to say it was the solo laner, but I'm not sure. All I know is that Strippin also was cracked out of his mind.
I think so. I don't remember because I didn't get to watch. I only got to watch like one of the Tectone games, and I was like, "Oh my god, this dude's nuts."
Yeah, Strippin was crazy. He popped off. I think that was about it on Tectone's team that I really saw pop off. Surprisingly, Jerma is kind of decent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I know that he played a while back. He played a lot of Anubis. I know that much. He didn't actually pull out an Anubis this game. This tonight at all. But he did play Bakasura, and that was kind of fun.
Yep.
He did Baka things. The main MVP of his team, I think, is Surefour. Oh my god, dude, that guy can play Cuckoo. Holy crap.
Those Cuckoo plays were pretty sick.
They were wild. I know on Team Emiru, I will say I Keep It Taco really tried.
Yes. Yes.
The Santa plays were good. Just couldn't carry the whole team, unfortunately. um, who was it? I was watching Haddock's stream, and I think Wantep did decent.
Yeah.
I know Wantep also practiced a lot and was actually interested in learning stuff from Haddock's. Because I think Wantep was the one spam DMing Haddock about what do I do here? What do I do if this happens? Blah 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 blah. And then we get to Dave's team.
Dude, Dave's team is cracked. Dave's team is insane.
Insane. Dave is cracked at support Ymir.
Yes.
He has insanely good walls. He hit multiple double, triple freezes.
He was in a 1v4 and got a kill, bro.
Got a kill.
As support as Ymir. I was like, what is happening?
And he got away in a 1v3 after killing Atriok.
Yeah.
And in that 1v4, he died, but the rest of his team was also on fire for free.
Yep. Yeah, that was the one where he was in that 1v4 and he got a kill while they were on fire. I was like, no shot,
and then he died and his team got fire.
Yeah.
But I mean, what do you expect when you're getting coached by a Roar?
Sony insane.
Insane, dude. His Bologna is wild.
Like proxying, taking 1v2s. Oh,
I think the reason they won is because they A, banned Bologna, B, banned Ymir, 3, banned Nuwa because Stans is cracked. Stans is
dude.
Really good on Nuwa, dude. That really surprised me.
Yeah. Lorlu.
Unfortunately, I don't think you can outban Lorlu. I don't think it's
possible, bro.
He played Merc. He fragged. He played Nem. He fragged. He played other things. He fragged. He fragged.
It didn't
everywhere.
matter. Yeah. It didn't matter. It didn't matter.
I will say what one of the highlights of the of one of the games was Mizkif saying a week ago Katarino couldn't even kill a minion, and now she's soloing. Who did she? Solo?
She did solo someone on Medusa. They were playing Apollo.
Mango.
Yeah,
that's who
it was Mango. That's it. Yeah.
And that was really funny. That was an ongoing inside joke.
Yep. My favorite part of the whole entire day was Fire Giant getting a pentakill.
Yeah, I don't even know who that was on, but yeah.
Oh god,
Fire Giant MVP of that game.
I've watched it back too many times.
Yeah, they just kind of like all grouped together and then got knocked up on top of the fire pools and evaporated.
Yeah, it was
like they didn't come back down. That didn't happen. Yeah, that was.
I don't know, man. I just enjoyed it. Like the teams were good. I thought overall, like I wish obviously teams would take it more seriously, but the teams that took it seriously, it was awesome watching them play because they were actually really good.
Yeah, better than our team.
On the point of casting, I will say this. FDOT was pretty decent.
Yeah. I think Rich for not really knowing the game was also decent.
I was gonna say I think he was decent. Hazer was good. I thought Double J did a good job.
Yeah.
But it just didn't like we talked about, it just didn't feel, this felt off.
Yeah, there wasn't really any background music, so I kind of had to add my own. And that it was when I added my own, it was fine. But it was like Uncanny Valley feel when it was just them casting. It was like there's no game sound, there's no music. Like
it's just weird. Yeah,
just people talking over gameplay.
Yes, sir.
That's weird.
All right. Well, I think that's all I have. I'm excited. Like I said, I'm excited that it happened. I thought it was overall good. But there were like a couple things that I think could have been fixed, and I think if this happens again, will be rectified.
Another negative that kind of goes into the contract thing. Mizkif didn't really stream Smite at all.
I mean, yeah, we talked about that. Like it's like,
but half of the drops just weren't even accessible to the point where I don't know if you know this. But if you go to the Twitch drops, they had to release a second chance God bundle for watching Mizkif stream.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Rough. That's That's rough.
I'm hoping. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
I'm hoping if they ever do this again, that doesn't happen.
Agreed.
But I'm gonna check the Steam charts actually and see how many. Because most of these people will be on
PC. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna move on to names of the week while you look that up.
Let's see. We got not that many.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, like as a day thing, it's not gonna be that much today because most people were watching. We'll see.
Yeah.
For names of the week, we had you submitted Durag, and then I went against YOLO Swaggin, along with Beefy Milkers, I Heart Lollies. That's a name. And Lifeblood Icker.
Yeah.
Cloud Strife 117. Coom Slayer. Battery Drained. 10-4 Rubber Ducky.
That's a good name.
This person picked Tiamat and their name was Trash Dragon, and that just made me laugh.
Also really good. I find where you are.
Via also submitted a Sasano named Uchiha Sasano.
That's where you are. Okay. All right.
What did Swab put here?
Swab put Taxachusetts, which
Taxachusetts, that we talked about earlier.
And Uchiha Sasano, which I think we already put in.
Yeah.
And mine was Puff.
Nice. We had that bruh and Hunfart.
That bruh, yeah. And MMR, please. Oh wait, no.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what? Oh, you completely missed mine. What the heck?
Oh, I thought you said it. My bad.
MMR, please. Angry Soccer Mom and Spicy Lima Bean.
Nice.
And then Ligma 2022, or like actually no, it's just Ligma 2020.
Ligma 2020, yeah.
And Zoinks.
Yeah. We had Teemum the Dank was the name of a enemy in Torchlight.
Yeah, Torchlight. There you go.
Then Vio submitted Bearded Beauty from Guild Wars 2.
Yeah.
Backlash submitted a raw named Super Hot Female. And then I was looking at the rank charts and saw Don't Care Dead Game, Right to Arm Bears.
Yeah.
As names. Then I had the Poolman, the Hoops, and that guy in a game.
You have some good Destiny ones from those.
Yeah, Destiny ones. We have Stasis is still trash. King of the Earth, D Wanawanga, the original Hambo, Elsie Bray's Left Lip.
That's the name.
Yeah. The good old Lermy Wormy was on Twitter and submitted Glizzy Goblin 8 and Glizzy Gobbler 8. She didn't submit those to us. She posted those, but I'm putting them down on the podcast. They're too good.
Yeah.
We had Rusty Thumbs 44, and that won't be the only thumbs we hear about today.
Yeah. I put in Your Gap 420.
Yeah.
And Warm Cheerios.
Oh god, that one disgusts me, dude. I had a Ganesha named Nert McGirt. Then I had the Z, dude. Ash Basham submitted Proto Man 20XX. Last night I had the Moist Leaf North Dakota in low res addiction.
Yes, sir.
And then Vio got res by somebody named Fuzzy Cuddles in Guild Wars last night.
Heck yeah.
Lantern said he saw a character or someone named Trash Panda playing Donza the other day. That's unfortunate. They shouldn't talk bad about my god that way.
Trash Panda, let's be honest.
All right, random question. Are you ready? Are you ready?
No.
What is the best type of popcorn? I don't mean
white cheddar.
Okay, acceptable. I was gonna say cheddar, so we're on the same. White cheddar is good too. Both acceptable answers.
Not caramel. You're
not caramel.
You two get out of here. Absolutely not. You are no.
Caramel's okay.
No, it's not. Don't feed into
cheddar,
that.
Cheddar is, dude. Have you ever had like jalapeno cheddar?
Dude,
Oh, so
I
good.
can't.
Dude.
I don't know if I would like that on popcorn, but I have had jalapeno cheddar, and it was good.
Okay, well, it's delicious. All right, well, moving on. You got
I need you to mod me real quick so I can talk for 10 minutes. Thanks.
All right, do you have any shout outs you want to do?
Again, shout out to Lantern and Lena for doing stuff on the Minecraft, and Lantern actually hosting the server. And I mean, honestly, shout out to Miz. As much as he treated the whole thing like a joke after he got berated by the Smite community.
Yeah.
Which also, yeah, shout out to the Smite community for like ruining our only chance to grow almost.
Yeah, like really, really making an effort to screw us over.
Yeah.
Thanks, Reddit.
Yeah, thanks, Reddit. Thanks, guys. Yeah, but honestly, like, in all truth, even if he memed a little bit, shout out to Miz. This was a big opportunity for Smite as a whole.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited to see where it goes. That's
my shout outs are to OTK and Miz. I think that was awesome what they did. And really all the coaches that we had. Like we had SPL talent, and I really enjoyed. Anyway, we had like Aurora PBM, Taco, Incon, Weekend, Haddix. I'm forgetting some people, I'm sure, but like that. But them making this a better experience for everybody by coaching those teams, like that was awesome.
All right,
let's see. Fino K,
Fino, Weekend,
and Nika. Those are the two I missed.
Taco, Haddix, Aurora, Incon, and PBM.
Yep.
That's all those guys for make Smite players go good, I guess. I don't know where I was going with that.
On the other side of things, shout out to Guardians Mental Health for having me on their roundtable tonight. Like I mentioned before, you could go watch that VOD. We were joined by Ben from NYC Gamer. We were joined by Bobby Marcel Goddard, who's LCSW. We had Matt, one of the directors, Joe, a director, and Dr. Goku, also part of all the Guardians mental health staff, along with several of the ambassadors that include me, Rainarchy, Tenroken, Ring Banana, Honeymaid Graham, and Mallory were all there to discuss things for Pride Month. And I really just appreciate them not only allowing me to come talk about it, but literally just hosting those round tables for people to come talk at, and to really just help people out. So make sure to check all that out. And that's pretty much all I have. I think we're going to hop on out of here. So we'll see y'all later.
Yeah.
Bye.
Peace.